So it's my second time visiting to Los Altos. I was gonna say Los Gatos, but it's my second time visiting Los Altos. And last time I was here, it was in June 13, 2025. Today it is July 18. Yes, today is July 18. And well, I am looking forward on going to the same spot that I went to last time I was here. That's usually the spot that I love performing at because it's right next to now you know how to call it? A fencing store. Well, it's not a store, it's like a class. A fencing class is where people are learning to fight battle with swords. But, well, let's go explore. I'll hold it with the other thing over here. So, I didn't go busking last Friday because I was actually playing a show at my hometown, San Jose. And I was actually playing in a band. I'm in a band, but I will not talk about my band in this video. But I can say that last time I did miss being in the streets and I did not go busking. So today it is the first week after skipping last Friday. And as I mentioned last time, this is a very quiet city. There's not a lot going on right now, actually. It is very empty. But it's a nice day, and it is July, so we're right in the second half of the month. And it's still summer, still a beautiful day, and still nice little restaurants and shops everywhere. And let's go visit the spot where I'm gonna be playing later on today. Hopefully. Now, what I do notice is that there's a sign right next to the spot where I will be playing, which I will show you right now. See, there's a fencing store right here. And there's a sign right there. Hopefully, I can just play right there, and hopefully nothing bad will happen. Nothing has ever really happened, but I can't say this. What does happen if, say, a cop or some sort of authority of the city comes and tells you cannot play there, you need a permit or something like that? Generally, as far as I know, you do need like a permit to perform in the streets because you are taking room, you are making money, and it's sort of like a little business, so you do have to have like a permit to do that. And I think you also have to pay some fees. But so far for me, I have never gotten stopped or have I ever been asked to provide some sort of license or certificate to be able to be performing. So I don't care. Until somebody comes and tells me that, I will do something about it. But for now, nothing is required for me to do until it happens. But I can say that on two occasions I have been stopped to perform. On one occasion I was performing in, when was it at? It was in Campbell, downtown. I was performing there back in 2021. I still remember it was in 2021. It is 2025 now. But in 2021, I was playing, and the rules of some towns require to have no noise after 9 o'clock. And that's kind of what happened. I was performing, and it exceeded the time of 9 o'clock, and I was asked by a cop to shut it down. Nothing really happened. He didn't ask me about any license or certificate to be performing there, but I was stopped. So I did have to pack my things up because it was like around 9:30, 9:20, somewhere around there. It was past 9. So I did have to stop, and that's about it. Nothing crazy, to be honest. Nothing that I had to like worry about or have anything required for me to do. But I was able to stop. Here, let's look at that nice city right here. It's actually more lively around here. Maybe I can change my. Maybe I can change my location to perform today. Hola, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo les va el día?
Muy bien, qué bueno.
Okay. ¿Se les va a llenar después hoy?
Ojalá.
Qué bueno. Okay. Alright, so they told me that it's empty right now, but they hope that it gets busy in the evening tonight. So hopefully that happens, and maybe we can check out afterwards. So, what was I saying? So yeah, I might change the location today of me performing. Maybe around this block around here. Anyways, maybe. But you know what's useful too? Whenever you try to find a spot, you want to look at something that looks like this. Some kind of closing period from some stores, because there's a good chance there's a good spot to lay your stuff on and play away. But going back, so yeah, I'm actually gonna walk a little bit further back because there is some good memories around these blocks that I did had. There's some toy stores around there and all that over there. So I'm gonna keep going straight. And well, I'll be frank and honest, the place looks pretty empty right now. I don't think I'm gonna make any like good money here, but we can perform, make some videos, upload them on YouTube later on, which I do have to continue with my stories of authorities coming over to you and what to do when they do so. So on another occasion, because it only happened 2 times where I had some authority figure or somebody just regularly people questioning what the hell I'm doing. The first occasion was in Campbell, so the cops came and they told me to shut it down only because it was 9 o'clock and passed over. The second occasion, I had some lady coming over to me and asked me for a license to be performing. I think that might have been the next year, 2022, when I was somewhere around Palo Alto. Between Palo Alto, I forgot where the city was, but I do know that it was like around Palo Alto and Mountain View, somewhere in between. And some lady just came over to me and she asked me pretty meanly. She was like, "Excuse me, do you have a permit to be here?" And I didn't know what to say because obviously I don't have a permit right now. I mean, I don't think I have to until I really do, and that's about it. And I still don't have one. But on that occasion, that day, I didn't answer yes or no. All I answered was like who she, like maybe she was a business owner or some type. So I did ask her like, "Oh, I'm sorry, are you a like who are you?" And she told me that it didn't matter, that you know, to be honest, I don't want to be, what's the word here? I don't want to be mean, but she did seem like a famous, you know, Karen type lady. She was a Karen, and she did tell me like, "You need to have a permit to be here because you cannot be performing unless you have a permit. Do you have a permit?" And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry. Who are you again?" "It doesn't matter. You need to have a permit to be here, or I'm gonna have to call the cops." I'm like, "Oh." So, and I thought she was a business owner of some type. I mean, there's a reason why she stopped me, right? She might have told me, you know, she might have like owned a business around there and whatever. So I did ask her like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a business owner around here?" And she literally said that. She was like, "It doesn't matter. Like that's none of your business." And she just walked away. But you know what I did? I started playing the song, the Imperial March from Star Wars. Bum 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 bum. And it was hilarious. I think there were two people, like a couple. The girl came over to me. She was like, "I think it was so funny that you played the Imperial March. I don't think she has the right to tell you that you can't play here or not. I think it was hilarious what you did. Keep doing what you're doing." And that was a cool moment. So I would say that occasion and the previous one that I mentioned of Campbell, those were the only two occasions where I had people tell me to stop doing what I was doing. So at the spot that I was playing here today, I did saw a sign specifically on the spot where I was hoping to perform at. So I kind of feel like that might be a kind of like a way to make sure no one puts themselves there and performs. Now, what does that mean for me? I mean, it's not that busy right now. Not a lot of traffic, to be honest, guys. But here, I'll turn the camera around and let you guys see what's going on. Beautiful day, beautiful stores. Check this out, nice. So I am thinking of going there anyways because that's a spot that I'm familiar with. But I can also stop by here anytime. I just don't know if I should. Because I guess because I'm just familiar with where I'm familiar with. Now, the spot that I'm coming up to right now, right here, there was one winter day where I came here in, I think it might have been February, and it was right here where I did perform, and it was seriously dead. I think I made like $15. I don't think I'm gonna make any money today, but I'm here, and I kind of feel like I just have to get it out of the way. Because next week I'm still gonna go to Sunnyvale from where I went to, and I just want to get the spot out of the way because that's kind of like my rule. Like if I think to myself that I'm gonna do something, I have to do it, no matter what the results are, because I did tell myself that I was gonna do it. So that's pretty much it with that. Right now I want to get a chance to sit down. I'll make a video on authorities stopping youth from doing this and making plans and accomplishing what you say you were going to do. Now let me just walk a little bit faster so I can pass this people. But it is kind of hot today anyways. By the way, I have a lot of thoughts over my channel because I haven't launched yet. I'm hoping on getting you can play here. I am thinking of okay. Let me very hot. Let's sit down right here for a second. It's a hot day today. Put this like here. This. All right, so what happens when you get stopped by authority figures and what to do when you are asked to stop? First of all, you do need to be respectful. You do need to tell if someone is legitimate in their authority to stop you from performing. I don't think you want that to happen twice by the same authority figure in the same city, in the same spot. Oh, and there's also a third occasion when this happened. So in Sunnyvale, remember Sunnyvale? In Sunnyvale, and I think I might have mentioned it there too. I was stopped by a cop, and he did ask me that to. Well, he didn't stop me, but he did say that some people were complaining about the noise that I was producing around the block, and I can see why, because there was a apartment building right next to where I was performing at, and it kind of did make me feel bad because it doesn't feel nice to have something good to bring to the public and having it tell you to not do it. It's a horrible feeling, to be honest. It's like a feeling of rejection. So, most of the time you might get a complaint, or you might get questioned, or you might get asked for a certificate or a license or something like that. A license, yeah, like you have a license to be here. If you don't, I don't think you should say that you don't or do. I think that we should ask them who they are. If it's like a cop or something, then you have no choice but to just shut down. But let me put it this way. What kind of people stop you? There's three types. It might be a cop, might be a civilian, or it might be a owner of any business around there. If any one of these three people tells you to stop, there's three things that can happen. If it's a cop and they tell you to shut down, then you do have to just shut down. If it's a civilian, you question what the hell they're doing there. Why don't answer anything. If they tell you like oh, you cannot be here or anything like that, just try to ignore them or try to know who they are, because you never know, they might be somebody legit, so you might just want to question them. And if it's an owner, then you should probably stop because you're dismantling their business. So that would be my take on that. And I do recommend that you still go back to the same spot, because that might be like a one-time thing. If it's a civilian, it doesn't really matter. If it's a cop, it really depends what they tell you. Like, for instance, they told me to just lower it down. The cop didn't, outright told me to stop, but he did say that and it was very nice, actually. He did tell me that that the music was really nice and that he got no trouble with me playing there. He didn't ask me for a certificate or a license. So all he said that, to just be aware that there are people that might be complaining about the noise being too loud. He didn't even ask me to lower it down. So I kept playing, and I did feel bad about it anyways, but I kept playing, and that was that. And that's about it.
I am positive that there.
That's the thing that kind of sucks about the place that I'm trying to head to is that there was a ice cream shop right next. So I remember little kids would be hanging around with their parents, and there would be like a nice little traffic. But it looks empty right now. And then that sign kind of bothers me. So I don't know what to do, to be honest. I'm thinking I'm still gonna go to that same spot and just like leave the sign there and just like try not to make too much of a hassle being there. Okay. And also, where am I in terms of my channel? So my strategy right now is to just capture a lot of footage this summer, and as the weeks go by, there's many things that I have to do. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna start heading over to my car now. And what do? So I'm gathering a lot of data of my performances here. And what I'm thinking of doing is that I have a Instagram that's called Pat's Piano Playing, and that's my channel. So what I'm thinking of doing is deleting that channel, that page, and making a new one. Now it's kind of hard because I've had that page for a long time, but I only have 180 followers, and I don't really engage there, and I haven't for years. So if anything, that channel has gone down to the dumps, and I can tell that's the case because the last time I was posting multiple times during the week, the likes were only by the people that were following me, people that I knew, like friends, and then slowly it was less and less and less every week. So that kind of made me give up because I was confused and dismotivated. It didn't matter if I posted or not. But now that I think about it, it might be because my page got shadow banned and it's no longer in the algorithms of positive engagements and positive inputs and outputs. So, seems really empty around there. It's really empty. It was empty last time. So, let me go through there again. Yeah, see, it's like there's nobody around. Is it just early? There's a barbershop right here. Even this restaurant's empty. Don't know what to do. Maybe my music will just be loud enough for people to just be aware that I'm playing. Alright, let's go back to my car. So, alright, so I feel kind of nervous about this because I don't think I'm gonna make any cash, any money, anything. So I will do this. I always tell myself this little motivation thingy. You told yourself you were gonna do this. It was in here. It was in your head. You told yourself you're gonna be at the same spot. You told yourself you're gonna do this. You come here and now you feel different about it. Don't let those feelings stop you, slow you down, or outright make you quit. Even if it goes bad, do what you say you were gonna do. You say you're gonna do it, and you're gonna march forward and do it, okay? No matter what happens. It's okay, and again, it's okay if you don't make any money. It's okay if nothing happens. It's okay if you get kicked out. It's okay if this sounds bad. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, okay? You're gonna get some footage. And it's a very quiet spot, so at least people can hear you play. Do what you said you were gonna do. That is all that matters. Do what you said you were gonna do, okay? Because you can at least know that you can follow your word. Your word is the most important thing you have. And if you have a goal and you say the words, even in your head, even if you're thinking about them, do what you said you were going to do, okay? Now let's do this. I always have to tell myself something like that. So a lot of times I don't know if what I'm doing is right, correct, wrong, I don't know. And if somebody tells you to get out, then you just leave. No one's gonna kill you. No one's gonna grab a gun and tell you, hey man, you can't be here. And it's really quiet, so your music's gonna be nice and loud. So just have fun. Other way. The more you do this, the better, okay? So don't trip. Maybe next time. Okay, so you can tell yourself this. Next time, go play somewhere else. Because I think this spot is starting to get stale. And that's about it. We're back to my car. This is Pat's piano playing. Thank you for your attention and time. And let's get on with the show.